MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Mike Yastrzemski.
First pitch coming, here it is. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Settling in now, Donovan Solano. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
First, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Robles looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Buster Posey.
Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air to center field. Robles will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants off to a good start. Bye-bye, baby. It's a solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and the Giants are off to an early 1-0 lead. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Cueto has thrown north of 1,800 big league innings in his career. And over those innings, he's collected over 1,500 strikeouts. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Adam Eaton digging in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. This is chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Giants lead it 1-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Brandon Belt.
And the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here it comes. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman is under it near the mound. One away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up Evan Longoria. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Out it goes right through him into left field.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
At the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. set. Here's the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Now that's popped up. Zimmerman in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The relay throw, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ryan Zimmerman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Striding into the box as Asdrubal Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Cabrera has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Starlin Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. Plate, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Next to bat for the Giants, Donovan Solano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Alex Dickerson, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
High in the air into shallow left center. Soto is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Giants down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
So digging in now, Victor Robles. First offering on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Turner gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So striding in, Brandon Belt. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the back.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he hits one on a line to left field. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. From the belt, the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder. So
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
The pitcher, number 47.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. In now, Johnny Cueto. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Lifted the other way to left center. 1 run is scored. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the 3rd.
The second baseman, Donovan Solano.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and that's going to do it now for Stephen Strasburg. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Eric Fedde answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Eric Fedde.
Ready once again, Donovan Solano. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
From the stretch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he's safe.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Yastrzemski, and this will get all the way to the wall now. Around second now and headed for third. And the Nationals come out flying. It's a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it's one hop to the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Turner, the runner at third with no outs. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Hey fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming game? Well, what could be easier than doing it through your mobile phone? Visit MLB.com on your mobile device. Select the game you want and bring your digital ticket with you to the game or print them at home. How easy is that? Visit MLB.com/tickets for all the details.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. San Francisco leads this one 9-1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Striding in once again, Mauricio Dubon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Austin Voth gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Johnny Cueto. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. Pulled toward right center field. Robles waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Giants 10 and the Nats 1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So here's Starlin Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chopper to short. There is Crawford. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Coming to the plate now, Donovan Solano. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman, Donovan Solano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Digging in once again, Alex Dickerson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Popped up. Cabrera over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Buster Posey.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Buster Posey. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Giants out in front here, 10-1. Victor Robles digging in now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Howie Kendrick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Kyle McGowan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt.
San Francisco, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria lifted in the air out towards left center. Robles is on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Robles is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants are down on 4 pitches. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. In now is Adam Eaton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. The pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here now is Juan Soto.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
At the ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Called strike. 0-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ballgame, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 9. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Hit to third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Robles is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now to the plate, Donovan Solano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
Into the second deck and gone.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Tanner Rainey enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
The catcher, number 28.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Three runs already home here. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. In time to first, and there are two away.
Up next to the Giants, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
At the plate, Brandon Belt, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt as the blowout continues.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Crawford.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Giants on top, 14-1. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Right fielder is on the run. One out, nobody on. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there and see you later.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Nationals gone in order, and they remain well behind. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle.
Turner has it.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Johnny Cueto. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's a liner caught down there at third. Boy, you talk about the hot corner. That's not what you want to see when you're in tight, but he gloves it for the first out. So stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. He's set, and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Donovan Solano, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Giants leave a couple, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Coming to the plate now, Victor Robles starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, inside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Victor Robles is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th.
Rainey.
Josh Harrison will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Trey Turner is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 home lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Dubon is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
14-2 the final score in this one. The Giants get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Johnny Cueto earns the victory on the mound. Steven Strasburg was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.